Welcome to
Back to the show, the Aftermath with the boys.
With the boys. Cut off the clap.
It's the clap always. I get you guys. So we're going to start off here, Carl. What are we going to do, huh?
Oh, well, first we're going to
say... What are we doing? No one asked you. So let's keep it moving. All right?
Yes.
Guys, real quick, tell us about the podcast. Tell us about your experience. Tell us what you think. We just did a 56-minute podcast that's going to upload.
Yeah, after I edit, it's going to be like 2 minutes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It'll be a solid 2 minutes, though. That's what I always like to say. I always give you a solid 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what you just said.
Minutes. Best 2 minutes of your life.
Anyone said it to you in a while, Carl.
Shut up.
I don't think Freddie's gotten it in a while either.
This is the Aftermath, boys. We keep it
18 days.
We keep it civil.
Let's keep it civil.
We keep it civil during the Aftermath party.
Someone's getting nervous.
I do want to.
So, go ahead.
No, I do want to hear about how the podcast for you guys.
Yeah. We're going to go around the experiences.
We got flustered.
Eric, what did you think, man?
I think you cut us off in the middle of a great conversation, and
it's unfortunate, man, but this ain't Joe Rogan experience, buddy.
I understand that.
Because you said that to me. You're like, you ain't Joe Rogan. And I'm like, I can't have a 3.
Actually, what I said was I didn't realize how quick it would go. And yeah, you're not Joe Rogan. You don't have that kind of following.
But did you have to throw that
out?
after?
You don't have to yell at it.
Oh, yeah,
man.
He's like, you ain't Joe Rogan. We can get to our podcast.
I want to thank Carl because Fred over here kind of promised us the world. But Carl delivered.
Absolutely.
Carl delivered.
That's what he does, man.
We literally found out.
Yeah, come on, guys. Like,
Everyone's going to watch the podcast and be like, he's a berry picker. And we're like, dude, he literally... I don't think he'll do that. Like dude, I'll get you wings. I'll get you this. I'll get you this.
I'll pick all the berries in the world.
Like, hey, Carl, can we have all the stuff we were promised? Because if not, like, Fred just showed up and was like, nah, I'm not doing anything. Like,
I gotta be honest. I know Eric is very happy with me right now because I delivered on a lot of stuff that only me and Eric have indulged in. So
no, we ran out of whiskey. You ran out of whiskey, and I'm drinking Legs' beer.
That's why
I have beer in there. American beer.
It's not American beer.
It says American on it.
It says some kind of IPA. I'm not into
Salt Life.
That's why he's not the ambassador of fun anymore.
Salt Life.
The ambassador of fun.
The
ambassador of fun would have everything already set and prepared. But he's the internet troll. And what do internet trolls do?
They got us here and messed with us. Exactly. He did a great job.
Yeah.
He did it. Yep.
Now, Carl, phenomenal host.
Carl, on the other hand, is obviously the backbone of this podcast.
Big time.
Absolutely.
Well, you are chilling with me.
Out the backbone of it.
Chilling with Carl.
You are chilling with Carl.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So.
Now, is this chilling with Fred now? What is this?
Just the
Aftermath. This is the Aftermath.
This is the Aftermath, basically.
Are we going over the 25% we didn't cover, or?
No. Well, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
We'll touch on that. But really, you had a good experience. A lot of people, they're real shy about coming on here.
He doesn't know what to do with himself.
I still don't know what to do with my hands.
Are you doing praying hands?
Show.
Are you praying?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I think he's praying.
Look at that tricep.
I think he's praying. Because we don't want to bring up how we had a great idea of you two switch seats and shirts and see who could tell.
See if they could tell the difference.
I think no one would know the difference.
No. Same build.
Same build. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Same haircut.
We're the same build from like 50 yards away. Once you get close, you're like, nah, that's not the same person.
So me and Carl would switch seats if you two did. And that was going to be the whole thing. Right. And then see if anyone catches it.
I feel like me and you could run the show.
Without them?
Well, I'm pretty sure we could be the host and they could be the guests.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
We could ask questions?
Yeah.
Go ahead, ask something about after midnight. Let me take a guess. What happens after the sun goes down?
No, we're not talking about when Carl's scared. He'll never answer a question. He's like, I'm asleep.
I bet you he has a nightlight in his room when he goes to sleep.
I definitely think he has a nightlight. Yeah. And I definitely think he has some kind of like cartoon character on it.
Probably.
Actually, I got night vision goggles.
He sleeps with night vision goggles.
I got you guys. I got you.
All right, good night.
I picture Carl jerking off with night vision now. That's all I can think.
That's right, man. Gotcha. That night
That's so creepy.
There's so much ghost plasma all over.
Ghost
Why does my wall glow everywhere?
Yeah.
So, Dave, what did you think about the show?
It was good. If you're thinking about coming on, come on. It's a good time.
I would agree with that. Okay. I honestly, you will never believe how fast a podcast goes until you do it.
Yeah, man.
And I think that was incredible. Like, I thought that was very nice.
Everyone says that, man. They're like, whoa, that felt like 20 minutes.
I definitely, I was joking around like you cut us off, but that was absolutely like we said, that was the same conversation we had in the car ride over.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the flow and everything, and that's how it feels good.
Yeah.
Just that natural flow and everything. Just guys hanging out,
I think it's the
having a
guest
good
too.
conversation.
I mean, he's not giving us credit. We were amazing people in the beginning. Now he's taunting the show.
Well, I did say you guys are very special guests. I mean,
Dude, but
I have
You
the
say that
most.
every
Listen,
time.
okay,
Like,
all right,
you're
all
not
right.
special if
All right,
everyone's
stop.
special.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
Honestly,
You
he
don't
says that
understand what the
90% of the
word
time,
special
every
means.
time.
I know a lot of people. I didn't say everyone. I'm just saying.
Wait, your apartment smells of rich mahogany.
I'm just saying.
He has many leather-bound books.
I'm just saying. Everyone on the show, I don't really introduce everyone as a special guest.
you do.
That's a lie. That's a
You
lie.
gotta watch all my episodes then.
I do.
I know. I know who's,
If you don't
who
think-
is a special guest and who isn't a special guest.
So now you just told
Now
people
every
who aren't
guest
special.
will be
man,
like,
I'm just saying.
"Well, you didn't say I was a special guest.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, they're just a guest.
Oh, Jesus.
Interesting.
Look, you gotta have multiple people on the show, man. People that you like, people you don't like.
Oh, so you're willing to have people that you don't like on the show?
Oh yeah. We already got
Really?
them scheduled.
Huh?
We got people scheduled.
Just throw it out there, right?
Dude, I just picture
throwing it out
this
there.
like
What they won't know.
Carl goes like, they're coming on,
But they won't know. They won't know.
Mommy likey, mommy dislikey.
I can't wait.
Any podcast where he talks more, you're like, oh, Carl hates that guy.
Carl, do you have any questions? Why are you a piece of shit?
Who got you on here? Fuck
Why do you
Freddie.
suck at life? Just kidding.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. No, I'd have to say you guys are the most.
Good looking. What are we going with?
Dynamic.
Well,
Dynamic.
whatever you want to say, but I'm
No,
going to
no,
say
it's- what
you're
are
the
you
most
trying to
interesting.
say?
You're the most interesting group of guys to have on this show.
And based on what? This comes back to us being special. Like,
Based on us, me knowing both of you guys,
Like,
and working
he's-
with you guys in different.
He's digging this hole.
he's
crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Get out of it with me.
He's
That's
not-
what I
he's
ask
not
questions.
getting it.
Like,
Welcome to the Aftermath, where Freddie is in charge of the show.
Keep digging your hole over there, buddy.
Okay, Freddie.
so
You
why
can say
are we
it's your
special?
favorite.
Erroneous.
Carl, don't look away from me.
Yeah.
Look in my eyes and tell
Look
me
at
why
my
I'm special.
eyes.
Your personality and what you bring to the table.
Okay, I like it. See, that's what I mean.
No,
Not
no,
Not
that's
your
a
looks.
lie.
my looks.
It is
He's
the
got
looks. You're the personality.
Yeah, I've known him for,
You're 50 yards away.
50 years. I've known him for like 11 years. We figured that out kind of quickly. Like, I'm the mouth, he's the looks.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
It works for us.
it does. Yeah. And if you're 50 yards away, no one can tell. So.
Oh, it's like twins, Arnold and Danny DeVito.
Ah, damn, that was a hard. That's a shot
I
at
mean,
me.
you're not that short.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Danny DeVito.
I'm
mean, this
Arnold.
way.
I'm
like
Arnold.
this.
That's Danny DeVito right there.
like this.
Look at the bald.
I don't know, man.
He's Danny DeVito. I'm definitely Arnold.
Yeah,
I would agree.
get to the
Yeah,
job.
you're like the same weight as Arnold, so you know.
Arnold in his 80s.
And there he is. He's body shaming people.
I
Make
know.
himself feel
I
bad.
know.
All right, dude.
It's okay. I thought you were the mouth.
Yeah. You're not a woman. What do you want? Like,
Whoa, low blow.
Awesome.
not a little blow. I'm just saying. Like,
Would you guys do this again?
I think if we do it
technically,
again,
we
It
are
would
doing
have to
it
be
again.
under different scenario.
I would want to. If we do it again, I want to be able to. Me and him pick questions,
Oh, absolutely.
and then we'll switch
reversal.
spots, and we're gonna ask you all the kind of weird crap you asked us.
Yeah.
And then every time you answer it, I'm going to be like, well, I'm going to throw another scenario in there.
yeah, absolutely.
I honestly,
Oh, that's a cool answer, but I want you to do this as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Yeah.
I had expectations of you guys kind of throwing some stuff out there, and now this is the time if you guys can off the top of your head to
Well,
throw.
I mean, you guys had a long time to prepare. You're just asking us
Yeah,
to
like,
wing it.
You guys had a
right
car
now.
ride here.
we had a car ride
You
here.
shared a
I
car
don't think we
ride.
talked anything about the
literally-
show on the
on
ride
a
here.
car ride here, we did not talk
No.
one bit about this podcast.
I think you came in and you're like, what do you think we're talking about? I'm like, we're just going to wing it.
Yeah. And
You're like, all right.
he
But I
said,
mean, that's the best though.
Yeah.
no, he literally said, he's like, we're just going to wing it. And I went, all right. And then he went, what you do on 4th of July? And we had that discussion.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
admit it. I think that turned out pretty good, man. I'm happy with how it turned out. So
Yeah,
I mean, you
absolutely.
can't say
Yeah.
Honestly, I think everything actually flowed. It was funny. Like, I know you had a little checklist, but like, I feel like we hit everything while we were talking about everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's really is like really to help me guide the show and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and
I get it.
kind of stay on topics and not like have like dead air.
Oh,
and all
talk
that
about
stuff.
dragons for no reason. I get it.
Do you want to
Well, you are
discuss
the
more
master of
dragons?
dragons.
Or?
Wow, they both perked up on that.
Dude, they set me up on the dragon. I was so mad about that.
Dragons.
What's up, bro?
Can we discuss how you were greeted?
At the door?
Correct.
Oh, you mean when Carl cuffed a pie trying to shoot us? Yeah, I remember.
With-
I was not doing anything. I could hear him, his loud mouth.
Dude, he's not even a loud person.
I understand.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what I
even
was
get
like.
that.
I got paper thin walls. That's why.
Dude, you got paper thin walls.
You don't have walls.
He
I
literally.
don't see any
Yeah,
walls.
dude, that's barely a wall.
Look up there, you call that a
That's
wall?
barely a wall.
That's a ceiling. That's considered a ceiling.
That's where he sticks his
You
telescope
keep
out
saying
there.
his loud mouth. He got out of the
I don't
car.
think I said
and
anything.
all he said was, I was like, dude, I don't understand why your window comes down. He's like, oh, my charger did it too. It's like something to do with
It seals it.
it seals it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is weird. And that was it. That's all we talked about. So it wasn't like he was yelling or
And
anything.
Carl's like, you're too damn loud.
Oh, you're so loud.
Keep your
It's a
fucking
nice
mouth shut.
neighborhood. Shut the hell up.
This is Florida. You don't talk about it like that. It's a retirement community.
New York comes up, you keep your mouth shut.
Whoa.
It's like there's golf.
Now I gotta
carts.
pick up the
They're
pieces.
quiet. Damn. All right, Carl.
So Fred, what did you want to hit us with here?
I don't really have much. I'm just wanted to see about what you guys had to say. So I'm gonna go with some more dragon talk.
It is weird saying first names.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
Yeah.
I know we actually, it was funny. Like at one point we got caught up and me and you were like in a good groove and we went with last name.
Who cares?
And I watched Carl's face like,
Yeah.
Disappointment.
yeah, he was mad at us. Like, I could tell he was a little,
Mad
he was a
at
little
you
mad.
guys.
He's like
Nah.
rookies.
No.
Rookies.
Not mad. Disappointed.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I
Disappointed.
love you still.
Fred, you
but I'm
told me these were
disappointed.
professionals.
Yeah. What kind of guests you having on the show here, man?
I have special guests.
Real special?
Real special.
Oh, okay.
Special.
That's why I announce you guys special guests, man, because he tells me they're special.
I like it.
Tell them they're all special.
I mean,
And when he tells me they're not special, they're
and
not
now you're
announced.
putting all this on him.
Yeah, see.
big time.
That was a low blow, dude.
No,
That's a
he's
good
the
move.
internet troll, man.
This is a good move.
Nah,
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Dude, honestly, like you could do whatever you want because he is an animal and you deal with it. It's unbelievable.
I know, right?
You came over here, you're like, oh, I hope you guys all good. Oh, I got to buy you wings and do all this now because Freddie promised it.
Whatever you guys want,
That was kind of low blow. Did you pitch in? Because we tried to. You didn't say you were going to.
What do you mean pitching?
No, he don't
Like
He
eat
said,
the
hey,
wings?
can we give you money? And you're
Like
like,
eat the wings?
Nah, he
I-
don't
He
pitch. He
did pitch
catches.
by eating the wings. We know
Yeah,
that.
what are you
no
talking
one
about?
heard Freddie go, I'll give you money. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I'm eating the wings.
He's a freeloader.
He's a freeloader. Jesus
He's a
Christ.
freeloader.
He just picks berries and stays up all night. That's all it's about.
That's all it is, man. You just watch while I'm sleeping. Don't watch me while I'm sleeping. You watch everything else. while I'm
You're going to do a
sleeping.
little both. I get it.
I asked him to borrow the night vision goggles. He said no. I said, how am I supposed to be a good lookout with the night vision goggles?
I don't know.
You know, he
You're
told
natural.
me, use the moonlight.
That's
I
right.
said, this is getting out of hand now, man. I said, no one's coming to your door at midnight. Nobody. And if they are, they're very loud. Hear you from a mile away. Got real quiet now. All
All
of a
right,
sudden.
Carl. What are the questions we didn't
Oh
hit?
yeah, touching with we
What
were
didn't we hit?
yeah we
Well,
were
you
talking
did-
about
Well, I was going to really touch more on like hunting, just a little bit of like.
Just hunting or hunting and gathering?
Let's not leave Freddie
I feel
out.
like I specialize in gathing. So any
I feel
gathering
like he's
questions?
never picked anything in his life.
No, probably not. Do you have a little garden or anything?
No.
Did you ever grow like cherry tomatoes? Anything?
What kind of tomatoes?
Cherry
Oh,
tomatoes?
no cherry tomatoes. No
Regular
Maybe that's
tomatoes?
tomatoes.
Maybe that's a good hobby you and the wife you can get into, gardening.
No, I can't do that.
Why? Gardening's
Why?
great.
I'm not saying it's not great. Just can't do it. No Kendusky.
Can't do it. I can't.
Okay,
How do you do
Dusky.
that?
That's
I mean, you just need soil and seeds. Like,
It's like way too much effort. I mean,
yeah.
I'd have to stare at something for a while and watch it grow. I can't do it.
Wait, you got to water it? Yeah, hard time. I got to keep up with my grass half the time.
Do you have sprinklers?
Yes.
And it'd probably cover it.
Yeah, it
Probably
does.
good.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Valid point. It does cover it.
You literally have no effort into this.
I had to push a button. Actually, automatic timers.
Set the
Not
time.
really.
Yeah, set the time. You're good.
who mows the grass at your house? You or the old
Oh,
lady?
that's a good question.
That's a great question.
Do you pay someone to mow your grass?
No. So
Does
me
your wife mow your
or
grass?
her son who lives there who can mow the grass.
Ooh.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Ooh. There you go.
I like that.
That
Yeah.
Strong move.
awesome.
That's what we got to do here. So I think we had some myths or facts about. I'm not trying to change the topic, but back to hunting.
Well, I had a few
Back to
questions.
hunting. Again, we can talk about that if
Yeah.
you want. But
I had a few of my own questions.
Shoot.
Okay.
I believe it was, what was it called? Granddaddy Myths of Hunting?
Get it? Shoot.
Yeah, some of that stuff I didn't really like at all, man. I'm like reading this stuff. I'm like this.
You didn't like it?
There was like two or three things. I'm like, okay.
So I'm going to ask him, because there's a couple of them, and I remember one off the top of my head.
Okay, go ahead. Well, that's probably the one that I was going to ask him too.
I'm going to ask him because you said you disagreed with it now. So now I'm upset by it. So now we have a little battle of situation going on here. Biggest doe. Is it the oldest doe in the pack?
Yes.
See?
So like but this is just like humans though. Like genetics come in. Like you.
So he's older than all of us.
No, he's not.
He's the biggest.
I don't think I am.
I just said it. This comes in the genetics. Like
I mean, he's the biggest out of all of us. Well, I mean, which sides are you going with?
that's a good point.
Which way are you
That's a
going
good
with here?
point.
He's the biggest, or he's the biggest? Which one is it?
All right. So
I think he technically by weight
Technically, neither.
might be the biggest.
I think I'm older than both of you guys. To be honest
There's
with you.
no way I weigh more than you.
Yeah, you say you were. I don't want to mention any.
yeah, but
No,
I
you
know,
don't have to,
I
but-
know what he weighs. I know.
So
what
you
he
know
weighs.
what?
Let's-
So I
let's
told you my
guess
weight
how-
before, so you
how
know
old
your
Freddie
weight then.
is.
So you already know for a fact that I weigh
No,
more.
he's less.
Yes.
He's less.
But if you look at us, and let's say we're does out in the wild.
Now I'm a buck. I'm gonna make this clear. I'm a buck.
Let's say
He's not okay with you calling it dough. He's so,
That's where he draws
he's
the
so
line.
hyper masculine.
That's
I am a buck.
Yeah,
all right?
what's a big buck?
This is the
Like
oldest.
a 16 pointer.
Two pointers.
A
Pretty big.
16 flirt?
I don't know what's
Two
a
pointer.
A solid 8 pointer. 10
solid
pointer
2
is good
pointer
too.
is good.
I'm a 10 pointer.
Yeah.
That would not work with the scenario. So we're both those in the wild.
All right, so you got to think of it like this. So in the wild, at no point does deer bench press every day with his life, right?
So picture this in a while. We have a doe and a 10 pointer buck.
All right, dude, we're not talking about you guys mating, all right? What we're talking about is the
Like you'd
general
have a
question
chance.
they ask.
Like you'd have a chance with this though.
So like, you got to think about it. Everyone's doing the exact same thing.
I got you.
So there's no more workout for anyone.
Yeah.
So like, he obviously works out more than Freddie and all of us. So like, he's obviously bigger. So if you generally look at it with deer, it's 100% genetics. So it's like the older the doe is, the bigger it's going to be. They will have a longer face and a bigger body.
Yeah, live
And
longer.
they basically, what happens is they grow to a certain point and then they start filling out. And it's all based off genetics. It has nothing to do. So the longer you live, the bigger you get.
So according to this article, they were saying that this isn't necessarily a true.
Well, that's
Correct.
why that's not based
I know.
on, it's based on genetics. So
But they're
like,
saying this is stuff that's been passed on from.
from
Your granddad's
correct.
day.
It's all genetics. So
Yes.
like, if me and you have different families, you're obviously shorter than me. And that's just because of genetics. Like whatever your dad, you
Well,
same
what-
thing.
So what I'm saying to you is that the point of this is that that topic
This
topic was obviously told to you by somebody else.
No, it's
It's not like you
Was
learned that
passed
on your own.
on?
Someone,
Like, that was something like your
no,
father or
like,
grandfather
when,
told you.
Yes.
when you go
whoever
when
you
go
went hunting with told you
So
that
like
that's
when you go hunting, someone's like, all right, you're going to shoot a doe, shoot an older doe.
Yes.
So you want something with a longer face and you want something with a body more filled out. So like, it doesn't matter how, like the size difference isn't going to be like me and you where like, I'm like, what, 3 inches taller than you or 2 inches taller.
But-
you're never going to see that in the woods. It's just, you'll see a longer face, older deer.
So the point of this article was saying that was not 100% true. That's more of a myth. That's not, but this is all stuff that they said that was passed on from another hunter to another hunter.
Yeah. Like that's,
So
that's
you didn't
kinda-
learn that from reading. You learned that from going out hunting.
Yeah, like in my mind, like if you shoot a bigger deer, it's going to be an older deer. That's just general knowledge. Obviously, it's not going to work every time because there's genetic freaks in every animal and every sport. And there's always genetics that play a part of it. But for the most part, say 90% of the time or 85% of the time, it's age.
So this was a list that I was telling him about that I was saying that maybe he would say it's true or not true or vice versa.
Yeah, no,
and that's
I
the
got
stuff that I was telling you that bring up. For
Yeah,
the,
like
so what else did you have on there that you had written down?
Is it true that that you are not supposed to urinate while you're out hunting because deers can smell?
so like smell is a 100% big thing when you come to hunting.
Yes.
You can literally watch guys on like YouTube and stuff where they'll make mock scrapes and they'll pee in them themselves because it's just all about dominance at that point.
Okay.
It's like if you ever walk a dog will pee every like 20 feet if it's a dominant dog.
Claiming its
Claiming its
territory.
territory.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
like if you make a mock scrape and pee in it, it doesn't matter if it's human pee or your pee,
That's scent.
it's scent. So like a deer is going to smell something weird. So like if you're in a tree stand or sitting in the woods,
You're gonna pee in a bottle.
no, I'm just saying like
But
You're
could it
saying
tell
that the
it's-
male deer want to come there
if you
and
pee,
make his own
all
mark.
right, so like there's a thing called a scrape. So
What's a
deer-
scrape?
A scrape is like a deer will literally scrape out with his paws or his hoof, whatever you want to call it, and then pee in it and leave his urine, and wait for a doe to do it, and that's how he finds like a hot doe, like a doe ready to mate.
I gotcha. Yeah, for
You
me.
can, as a person, pee in that scrape, and that buck's gonna come back and like, oh, I'm gonna piss on this thing and make I'm more dominant than whoever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like scent comes down to it's more of a deer's gonna be like, oh, I smell something that's not supposed to be here, rather than actual human scent. That's what they get caught up
Gotcha.
on. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, now I understand.
they're
now.
gonna smell something from your house, like a chamomile candle you have over there, rather than
I love candles.
you know what I'm making.
There
a
is
point.
definitely a candle somewhere in this house.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on, dude.
Yeah. Good luck picking it out.
No.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like deer scent is 100%. They can smell more than we can, but
Yes. There's
you can
sense
pee
to it.
literally on a deer scrape, and a deer will come and pee on it. It's not going to scare them away.
Yeah,
what
I
will
got
scare
you.
them away is when they're doing their normal thing and they smell you because you're not supposed to be there. You're not
Yes.
normally there.
I got you.
It's more like, oh, okay, every day I walk this trail and all of a sudden I got a little of something else that's not supposed to be here. That's what scares them.
Gonna
It's
keep
not
it
your
moving.
actual scent.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. I gotcha.
They're prey, so they're going to go anything that's not normal. They react to.
Yeah.
So that's why they do cover scents.
Interesting. Okay.
So back to the candles.
Here we
That's
You
another
see all the
topic.
candles in the bathroom is weird.
Yeah, he's definitely
Candles in
candles.
the bathroom. Nope.
I believe you. Don't you still you do yoga? Don't you?
No, I would like to get into yoga.
I
I need
thought
it.
you were
I
a
need
I
big
would
stretch
see him
again.
doing hot yoga.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he would.
What other facts you got there or myths that we were talking about? I know is that all you got?
Those two.
No, there was another
That's pretty
thing
much
about
it. I feel like for hunting myths, there's only two.
They're not really myths. They're just weird things.
They're saying, and that's what they said. It was like some of this stuff was passed on from the older
Yeah, like-
generations to other, younger
But I
hunters.
feel like what you asked me was like stuff like someone who never walked into the woods would ask. Like
Yeah.
this isn't even like normal stuff. Like that's just common knowledge. Like are older deer bigger than younger deer? Yeah, that's normal shit.
Yeah.
Like
I thought this was like kindergarten level.
yeah, like that's he's like, I don't even hunt. And I was like, I
Yeah,
can't
that's
answer that.
that's
like,
why
can I
a lot
take-
of this stuff. I
Eric,
was like,
can I take
I'm
this
not-
one for you? Because I also know this answer.
You know what? You know what though? Not
Yes. Like,
That's why I kind of nixed the questions because
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, that's why
this is
not everyone
like-
knows.
I'm like flipping through them. They're like 20 things. I'm like, this is
yeah, but you're looking at the internet. People hate hunting, dude. Like,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
what it comes down to. Like
yes.
Yeah,
So,
but the thing is that not everybody, for instance, who's watching, doesn't know this stuff. So it's an interesting topic just
But-
to kind of
but
discuss.
that's the thing. He hunts and he has a
So
lot of
everyone
knowledge.
hunts
Like,
knows. I'm just saying other people
no,
who
what
don't
I'm
hunt.
saying is he doesn't hunt, and you're like, are older deer bigger? And he's like, yeah, absolutely.
Well, that was the start. That was the start of the conversation. So let me. Okay.
full-grown deer. Which one's bigger?
which one is older?
So let me ask you this:
bigger
then.
deer.
Okay, so do wounded deer go downhill and
Do they
head
run
towards water
downhill?
forces?
all right, so
Yes.
I'm going to ask him.
Yes.
all right,
Oh yeah, crack it.
the majority of the time, yes, but I've shot a deer that went uphill, and I've chased it for a while. It all depends on where the wound is. So it depends what kind of wound. If you have a fatal wound, I would say majority of the time, deer's going to go the easiest route to get away.
Yeah.
And plus, going uphill is
It's
hard.
more strenuous. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
See how I figured that one out, and I don't hunt.
Whoa.
so like a good shot, like a good fatal wound, a deer, even the best shot. I mean, like you obviously can drop a deer instantly, but you can have a kill shot and they'll still go 100, 150 yards just because they're animals. They're built to
running
survive.
away.
Yeah.
So when they do that, they're going to take the easiest route. Now, if you hit a non-fatal shot, like where they'll die eventually, like it's fatal, but like it's going to take a while, like they're going to bleed out, something like that, they'll go anywhere they want. I've chased a deer like half a mile, 700 yards, no problem. And they'll go anywhere they want to. It's just all a matter of where it's hit.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, real quick, the question I want answered would be,
Why are you
Would
staring
be-
at him? He's
I don't
going to hit you.
I don't know, man. I
He's
mean,
going to smack you.
he's
He's
making
making
he was making some
Dude,
motions.
honestly,
there.
Dave's
Yeah,
going to answer all these
motions over
questions.
there.
Like,
He's making some motions over there. I don't know what he was going to do, man.
I'm waiting for an actual hunter question. Like,
Yeah, I feel like Dave's like, I can do all this right now.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer a bow, crossbow, shotgun, rifle? What do you prefer?
I think last 2 seasons he was bow exclusive.
No, that's not true at all. I hate deer hunting.
yeah, I always knew you weren't a big deer
I'm
guy.
not a big deer hunter.
You're a bird guy, right?
I'm a big
Turkey.
bird.
Yeah, big bird guy.
Turkey
So-
or
No, like
ducks?
pheasants, grouse, upland birds.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ducks.
you think deer hunting is too easy.
No, I don't think it's too easy. It's just no fun for me.
Okay, I got you.
Like-
well, yeah, they're more moving target. right?
No, nothing like that. It's just no fun for me.
Okay, I got you.
Like, I enjoyed setting up the deer hunt.
Yeah.
I'll spend all the finding sign, walking through the woods, finding where to set up. Like, that's awesome to me.
Okay.
I'll sit in the stand and I'll get all excited for deer hunting. And then, like, when it's time to deer hunt and I'm sitting in the stand, I'm like, yo, this is fucking boring.
I
Like,
got you. Well,
And
why?
I'll shoot
why?
a deer. It's boring.
I got you.
Whereas now you give me my dog
Oh,
And-
there you go.
and a shotgun and tell me, go find a bird. I can walk all day, explore, and basically it's just going through a hike in the middle
So
of
you're
nowhere.
pretty much you're moving. The
I
whole
love
time.
moving. I can't sit still.
Yeah, I
Like,
got you.
But
So
like
pheasants and turkeys and all
pheasant,
that stuff.
no, not turkey. I hate turkey hunting. But I know it's a bird, but it's a dumb bird. It's like they're very hard to hunt.
I got you.
But like, I don't want to call them. I just want to go walk around and shoot shit.
Okay.
So like, sit there with deer hunting,
So pheasants,
pheasants, grouse,
Turkeys.
not turkeys. Stop.
Turkeys.
They're doing it on purpose.
turkey buzzards.
Turkey buzzards. But like,
They'll sweep up and pick up Freddie over here.
Yeah,
Check his
yeah.
eyes
Like-
out.
you gotta
Eagles.
understand, like, what would you rather do? Like, personally, like,
You wanna
would you
keep
rather
moving,
sit in
yeah.
one spot
No, I like
for
that.
hours?
Well, that's
Or would you
something-
go walk for? I mean, you can walk and do that stuff with deer too. Don't get me wrong, but like around here, you have to sit. Like around here, it's big to hunt
Yeah.
over a corn pile.
Yeah.
In Pennsylvania, no one hunt. You can't bait,
Mhm.
so it's a different kind of hunting. You just sit and wait and hope something walks by you.
Yeah.
Bird hunting, no matter where you're at, you're walking around and you're exploring, and like
Gotcha.
you can randomly run into anything.
Yeah.
That's funner for me. As far as deer hunting goes, I'll shoot a bird all day.
Yeah.
Keep going. It's great. The moment I shoot a deer, I'm like, damn, I gotta gut this thing. I gotta drag it out. Like that's work. Like
What's
Yeah, I gotcha.
what's the animal you like to hunt the most?
absolutely bird hunting.
No, like if
rough
you could
grouse.
have like
rough
your
grouse. In PA, rough grouse.
you could have like your fantasy hunt.
Yeah.
Turkey
So
buzzards.
so now here we go. We go into this topic
See
of
that's
if you could hunt anything, what would you want to hunt?
all right. So
That's what I
this
just-
is
Anything.
I just
Or
said
the
that.
adversary, like a human being.
no,
Like
no.
a, like,
just-
I don't want to
like
kill
I
a
said
human
that.
being.
like a
I
no, not a human, but someone who's known in the wild.
kill Carl.
No, this guy
This guy
definitely
Yes,
wants to
you're gonna hunt
humans.
Carl.
No.
That'd be
Carl's
awesome.
like
I
him
could
hunting.
pick-
That's not gonna be awesome.
Good luck.
If I could look at
That's
it,
why he wants to learn from you. So he's like, I've gained this knowledge to hunt humans.
Yes.
I have two hunts that I've always wanted to
He
do.
hates just sitting there. He gets bored.
I have two hunts I've always wanted to do, and it has nothing actually to do with the animals.
Go ahead.
It's actually more to do with the dogs that hunt the animals.
Like a fox.
No, so like
Fox hunt?
I don't know,
I
do you
have more
hunt fox
respect-
with dogs?
I have more respect for like I'm a big bird hunter, so I like I have two bird dogs.
Yeah.
So I have more respect. Like if you actually like walk behind the dog and watch how they work, like that's very interesting to me.
Yeah.
So the two things I would want to hunt would be I would do a mountain lion hunt
Yeah.
out west behind dogs, where you got to follow dogs through everything.
Yeah, that's
where
cool.
they treat the cat. I
Gotcha.
mean, like treating the cat, like shooting it and all that point is really super easy because they treat it for you. But like the actual following the dogs through everything they do and how they track a cat through the mountains
Yeah, just let him do it.
is very interesting to me. The second one would be a pig hunt.
Well,
Helicopter?
Quail?
Helicopter pig hunt?
Absolutely not
Quail.
a helicopter.
that's why I have a shotgun, so the big back whale don't get you.
No, the other one would be I would like to do a pig hunt down south where
Out of the helicopter.
you stab it.
I already said
Ah,
that.
he's-
Already
said
established
that.
that, man.
So what?
You're
Well,
like
like a
out
spear,
of your game
right?
on
A
this
spear?
one, bro.
No, not a spear with a knife.
Really?
So like you can do pig hunts down south where they basically have two types of dogs, which I really like. It is they have what's called a bay dog, where it goes out and finds the pigs, and they basically catch them up where they just corner them.
Yeah.
And then they send in a dog like a pit bull. That's where they come from, like pit bulls, dogos. They go in, they're called catch dogs. They literally have Kevlar vests on them because of the tusks
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And they come in and grab them by their tops of their ears, and they hold them, and then you run in and stab them.
Really?
I'm more interested, honestly, in the dog portion. Like, it's crazy to watch
you
dogs work.
definitely want to stab.
I know,
Bro,
dude.
don't give us your bullshit. You're there for the stabbing.
Nah, dude, I think it's so
It's
cool
okay.
watching dogs work, man.
Yo,
No,
bro.
yeah.
I like
No,
watching
I like
dogs
that,
work.
yeah.
Yo, you only need one knife, man. I don't know why you're dual wielding over there.
I'm
Knife.
telling you, it's you
like
can
that.
talk all the trash you want, but you see a dog work what they were bred
Yeah.
to do. Like someone generations bred this thing to do this exact purpose. It's kind of cool to watch. Like Legs has a beautiful pit bull, but like in my head, I'm like, man, that dog's
Tyson.
Tyson's an animal.
Tyson's
I love
awesome.
him. Great
Love
dog.
Tyson. Great dog.
And like I've watched him with my kids. He's amazing with my kids.
I know,
Like,
right?
Breaks every stereotype of like what people think
Oh
about
yeah,
pit bulls.
absolutely.
All in my head, I'm like,
It's how
man,
you-
imagine that dog mixed with my dog. That'd be the best hunting dog in the world. Like
it's
that's how I
they
look
treat
at it.
Yeah, yeah, man.
It's crazy.
I had a border collie, and that thing is just so smart, man. Just giving it tricks and making it do things. It was just amazing.
Giving it tricks. Like the
They're
cereal?
not hookers, dude. Calm down.
Like the cereal?
Yeah, whoa, Freddie over there.
Or having to do tricks and training it, all that stuff, just to see the dog in its mind.
The only animal I would ever actually want to kill, like just like pure, just
Hatred,
want to kill.
pure hatred.
Not hatred. Just
You
I just
hate
wanna
this
kill.
animal
The only
so
animal
much.
I want to kill pure hatred is porcupines.
Porcupines?
Porcupines.
Yeah.
I'll kill every porcupine I ever
You ever
see in my
get
life.
stuck by a porcupine?
No, I've never been stuck. My dog did. It's
Where
horrible.
did
Oh,
this
man.
happen?
Yeah.
PA.
I seen it before.
I didn't even know porcupines were.
Oh yeah,
It's like in
I'll
Homeward
kill every
Bound.
porcupine I ever see in my
Like
life.
Homeward Bound.
yeah.
Yeah,
you see it.
great movie.
Look, you knew.
Solid choice.
Yeah,
We all
great
knew.
movie. I feel like everyone likes that movie.
Yeah, all three of them.
Yes.
They're all good.
The cat's okay.
Weren't you upset though as the older you got? You're like, wow, animals really don't talk though. Like,
They weren't talking.
Well,
They
you
were
know what you
mine.
think? You're like in your head. You're like, that's probably when they look at each other. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
did you ever see that movie, Carl?
Was that
Homeward Bound?
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
Oh.
I haven't watched it in forever, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
Do you
kids.
remember
movie.
when the pig gets stuck by the porcupine?
Yeah, the boxer, right?
Yeah,
yeah, long time
American
ago.
Bulldog,
Yeah.
not a
American
boxer.
All right. Sorry, man.
Man.
Just saying.
Sorry.
Just saying. They're your dogs. You got dogs.
Speaking of old movies, the one that comes to mind is The Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, classic.
Come on.
You don't like that?
Brave
I
Little
don't know what
Toaster.
the Brave Little Toaster is.
It was a kids
Wow.
movie, man. Way
You've
back in
seen
the
that,
day.
right?
Brave
Yes.
Little Toaster.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's a
talking about.
classic.
Dude, apparently I had a bad childhood.
No,
I
you did.
guess.
You had an awesome childhood, but I mean, that's what happens.
No, you also
It's
had a
people
shitty
from
adulthood because you never saw Predator either. So
Dude,
But you introduced him to Predator.
no, he's still never seen it.
no, I watched it.
You watched it.
I watched it.
Oh, did you?
You
I thought
watched
you said
Predator?
you
Yeah,
still
he
haven't
said
seen
he
it.
watched
This is like 5 years ago. You were.
Oh, you
hounding
just
me
keep
for-
me on the line like you never saw it.
Yeah, I just never told you. I'm not going to tell you you're right. I'm not going to be like, oh, dude, you were right. That was an awesome movie.
So, but no, I mean, like, but this is part of it. This is getting to know you, Eric, and to know you, David, and kind of like, your experiences and growing up in life. I know you guys now. I know what you guys are into, and that's kind of like what I'm doing, man. Bringing people together.
Yeah, but you never
Talk
tell
about-
us about your life.
Well, you're not asking questions.
You don't
That's
let
for
me.
We
another
will.
show.
Stay tuned.
That's for another show.
Stay
tuned.
Another
Stay
show
tuned.
for that. But I appreciate you guys here, man. Appreciate you guys coming here, taking time out of your life and everything.
We had like 30 minutes already. I feel like he's looking
Yeah.
at his watch.
33. We're at
Yeah,
33.
That was quick. That was so
Yeah, I
quick.
know.
Yeah,
Way
that's
too
a
quick,
lot of
but-
hunting talk.
And it's
I
320.
know. Like,
I mean,
A lot of hunting
324.
Do you guys want to keep going?
What time is it?
324. We got to probably
324.
Yeah, we gotta
wrap
cut it. We
this
gotta
up.
cut it.
Yeah,
That's what I figured.
because I'm gonna bounce too also. So,
Yeah, you guys got stuff to do.
all right, Carl, I love you.
but
I love you too, Eric. Thank you.
I love you. I hope are you feeling good, Carl?
Huh?
You feeling good?
I feel great when you guys come on the show. When I do this thing, this is my element, and I appreciate you guys coming here, helping me out. You guys are helping me out doing this. This is my dream or
You're living
adventure
your dream, man.
at this time.
That's
And I
what life's
appreciate
all
you
about.
guys helping me
I'm
out.
just
with this.
living the dream.
What's she doing back there? I don't know.
No.
Anyway,
Living the dream.
thank you very much, everyone. This is the Aftermath. Two awesome dudes here. Very, very inspired by both these guys.
How are you inspired?
Oh boy.
On that note, have a great day. Goodbye.